So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to discuss one very interesting story regarding the PlayStation 5 and probably the biggest event yet, which could hold its price, pre-order, teardown, backwards compatibility, and more exclusive content information. And another story that we're covering could hint to something bigger, which is the PlayStation Network store getting a much appreciated update that could point to a larger focus on PlayStation Now going forward towards the PlayStation 5. First, let me know if you're currently subscribed to PlayStation Now or not, since this service is supposedly meant to be the future of gaming along with xCloud. How many of you are actually currently indulging in its offerings? Because, of course, it does have a substantial library of games. So comment below, are you currently subscribed to PlayStation Now or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PlayStation Now. I read a news story that pointed to a surprise recent PlayStation Store update that provides a clear recognition for the PlayStation Now service. So, let's read the main story and then discuss. Reading from PlayStation Universe, the PlayStation Store now appears to be able to recognize different licenses, which is good news for PlayStation 4 owners, as it means you're able to have multiple purchase options, i.e. PlayStation Now, PlayStation Plus, without issue. What this means is that you're essentially able to have 3 different purchases via the PlayStation Store, a regular one, another one via PlayStation Plus, as well as a PlayStation Now license. And the console is able to identify each one without having a meltdown. Depending on the product, you should be able to see the option to start, download, add to cart to purchase, and included with PlayStation Now if applicable. This has been a major issue for a number of years now, and fans have been clamoring for Sony to sort it out, so it's good to see it finally happening. So I verified this myself on the store. I can see 3 options for a game like God of War 3 Remastered, which was a part of PlayStation Plus before and is currently now a part of PlayStation Now, and I also can purchase it independently. I don't recall seeing all of these options there before, so let me know if you have, but this could be one of the steps that Sony is taking to make PlayStation Now a more prominent service on the PlayStation Store. Say, for example, if people see multiple games they're interested in with a button that says, hey, this is included on the PlayStation Now service, they're probably going to be more inclined to check out the service and maybe even subscribe. This is a small update but could have a big impact on the service in terms of potential subscribers. Let me know if you're interested in subscription services like PlayStation Now, or would you rather buy your games independently? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the big PlayStation 5 event that could be just a few weeks away. We've heard that Sony is going to have another event or announcement for the PlayStation 5 in August outside of the state of play we saw earlier this month, according to Bloomberg, and that could still be the case, but depending on what Xbox does first, because we know how this game works now, so depending on what Xbox does first or doesn't do first, I guess we'll see how significant this new PlayStation 5 announcement is. And remember, Bloomberg did say this is a tentative event or announcement, meaning it could very well be internally delayed until Sony decides to release whatever information that event or maybe even PlayStation blog post had for later this month or whenever, so keep that in mind. But the latest rumor from industry insider Teardow, who's been wrong and right in the past, points to a huge event for the PlayStation 5 in a matter of weeks. According to him, this event will have the price, pre-order, backwards compatibility information, release date, teardown, and more exclusive announcements. He stated that this event was meant to take place in early August, but now has been pushed back to late August or early September. Here's his tweet. PlayStation is preparing a show to do a teardown, backwards compatibility information, more exclusives, release date, and price. It was supposed to be shown early August, but will be shown after Xbox shows their hand first, late August to early September. In terms of Microsoft's event, we originally thought it would be taking place in mid-August, but the latest information state that it'll be later in the month. And if that's the case, we're looking at this behemoth of an event for the PlayStation 5 maybe happening early September. But getting back to the event, this is gigantic in terms of the backwards compatibility information alone. Sony could show us how current games run on PlayStation 5 with boosted mode, giving us better frame rates and better resolutions. Take a game like Ghost of Tsushima, for example, but running at native 4K instead of checkerboarded 4K and at 60 frames per second locked instead of obviously 30 frames per second locked. That'll probably earn a replay for a lot of people alone as well. And just to throw it in there, could they bring up the long rumored backwards compatibility support for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3, which of course is still a rumor for now, but could they talk about it, maybe even, mention its existence or lack thereof, just to let people know, hey, we actually don't have this backwards compatibility support, we're just focused on PlayStation now, just to make it crystal clear. I guess we'll see. And think about the teardown. We'll finally see everything, and more interestingly for me, any ports on the back that could hint towards PlayStation VR 2. The headset is meant to be wireless, so there's probably nothing for it, but who knows? It's obviously still interesting to see what ports are on the back of this console. And what about these exclusive games? We've heard a lot of rumors about exclusive game announcements for the PlayStation 5, and even if some of those come true, it'll be huge. And of course, the price, pre-order dates and times, and release date, which is what everyone has been waiting for. If this event is actually meant to hold all of this content, this is going to be a huge, gigantic event, and I need to make sure my streaming setup is good to go by then. But you guys let me know what you're most excited to hear about in regards to the PlayStation 5. The games, the price, the pre-order dates, the release date, the backwards compatibility, the UI. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with the fall PlayStation 5 shutdown event. Because if this event is actually meant to hold all of this content, it's going to be a pretty substantial one. So if you agree and are excited for it, destroy the comment section with the fall PS5 shutdown event, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.